All right, YouTube, with the shop with the 75 Caprice convertible. As I showed you guys before, this was a 4-door car. We cut it up to get the floor pans, the rockers, the inner rockers, all of the floor structure, wheel housings, everything. So this is to the point I'm at. It's getting close to setting the body onto this carcass here. I got all my weld points cleaned up. This is where some of the body is going to weld, structure, all of the trunk, quarter. The rear quarters have braces that come off the rear quarters and weld to these points. Up in here is the same way. Got all the points where there'll be welds. I got them all cleaned up. I just used a flat disc. These are real nice. They come in handy. I think this is 60 grit. You know, you got to move fast. You don't want to take too much metal away, but it gets it down to bare metal quick. I found a few rust spots as I was going. They'll get fixed. I don't know if I'm gonna fix them before or after we set this body on here, but little stuff that needs fixed, little areas that got to get repaired. But it's a whole hell of a lot better than what we started with. Here's the actual what's left of the 75 Caprice, the original car. We cut it. It had quarters already put on. I cut them quarters off because they fucked them up. Excuse my language. But this is what's left of that car. You can see I got it all braced up. Plan is I still got to come in here. If you can see this is just rough cut. I still got to come in here and clean all of this out to where I only need this structure. You know, the structure of all of this. So all of this stuff is off the old car floor pan. So all of that'll get cut out, ground down, so that all of this can weld right up in there. So I still got that to do. Clean this up a little bit in these quarters. You can see these are the pieces I was speaking about that weld to the wheel housings on both sides. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, YouTube. I don't recommend this for anybody. People love these old cars. Sometimes you get so far into it that, you know, you can't stop. We're to the point now where hopefully the next day or two, we're gonna set this onto this and start welding, you know, getting it lined out, getting it all straight, make sure it's ready to go. Everything lines up, zip screw it first, you know, make our adjustments and start tacking it in as we go along. Some little rust in here. I'm gonna clean all of that up and fix that as well. A little spot down in here where it's weak. Cut me a little patch panel, welded in there. Just little minor stuff. Most of this is all surface rust. It's all gonna get cleaned up. This whole car, inside and out, is gonna get well, top of the inside and the underside is all gonna get KBS sprayed and possibly bed lined on the inside of the fender wells and everything. Still got some old pieces of the 4-door car. I got to get all of this out of here, clean all of this up, make sure it ain't no major rust issues in there. It's still solid. It's just a few little spots. I might have blew through with the torch right here when I was cutting this out, so I'll fix all of that. Get everything lined out, get this on there. I'll show you guys I got the front doghouse all ready to go. Showed you in the previous video that I was working on it, but here's the front doghouse. I got it all separated. Everything is ready to go. It's ready to be welded. I ran into the situation where rust spots here, a rust spot there. I'm gonna patch that with panels from the other car. But all of this is your weld points. All of this is ready to go, be set on the car, welded, lined up, welded. Oh man. I don't know if I showed you guys this one. This is a parts car we pulled out of a field, sitting in the field. This is a 73 hardtop. It was sitting in the field for 12 years. The guy never wanted to sell the car. The car has a clean title, everything. The guy never wanted to sell it. People kept asking. Every time the answer was the same. He didn't want to sell it. He didn't want to get rid of it. Finally, 12, 13 years later, he decides he wants to sell it after the car is literally just a bucket of rust. As you can see, the car was candy red at one time. We bought it from an actual tow yard. I think it was hit in the side right here, maybe impounded at one time, and the guy filed for a title after nobody came claim the car. But we bought it no motor, no tranny. My buddy, I showed you guys the 71 in there. I'll show you guys it, but the plan is to cut this roof off, put this whole roof on the 71. The front bumper's still good. You know, the chrome is peeling and all of that stuff, but yeah, that's the plan for that. This interior will be for sale too. It's a complete interior. It just needs to be redone. I might have showed you guys this in a previous video, but just trying to give y'all an update and keep y'all posted on what's going on over here. We got the roof off of the 71. Just rough cut it off of there just to get it out of the way. Man, these donks, man, are a lot of work, man. A lot of work. They don't even make there's so many parts for these cars they don't make that, you know, you just find yourself in positions where you're like, oh, wow, what the hell am I gonna do about this? Found some rust up in here on the 71. Luckily, the panels that we have off of the 4-door car is the same. You can see all of this inner structure is rusted out, but this is just welded in there. You can see back in there. So I can take this whole piece, cut it out, take the piece off of the 75, the actual red car. I saved all the pieces off of that 4-door so I can weld that piece in there. This rear section back here on this car is rusted out, but luckily on that 73 out there it's good, so we can use that. And it's just hard trying to get these cars together, and they don't make parts for them. The Cadillac is coming along. My partner's been cutting and welding and cutting and fixing all of the rust, getting it together piece by piece. It's a long process. This car is a land yacht. Yeah, I just want to show you guys, like I said, hopefully the next couple days we'll be able to set that onto that and start getting everything mocked up. I'll keep you guys updated and posted. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment.